I remember calling my mom, and she just broke down on the phone, tears of joy. I learned that I had received the Dr. Mysliwiec Scholarship, which would fully pay my tuition for my final year of vet school. And yeah, being me emotional, yeah. Seeing my mom that worked so hard to really be impacted by that too. It was special. Hi, I'm Noah McNaughton. I'm a fourth-year veterinary student here at UC Davis, and I'm the recipient of the Dr. Mysliwiec Scholarship. I've always felt really at home in nature, and I think my grandfather was the reason for that. He used to take me on long hikes when I was a kid. He'd be teaching me about indigenous reptiles, mammals, all the birds in the surrounding area. That helped me to discover the world around me, and my grandpa was a huge part of my life, and he was really instrumental in that. But then everything changed. He had some severe health concerns and injuries that I didn't really understand when I was a kid. What that meant, functionally, was that the family business went under. We lost the house. But more importantly, I lost my relationship with my grandpa. The man that inspired me in my love for animals, the man I looked up to so much, he was suddenly gone. We lived with my aunt and my maternal grandparents after we had lost everything. While my parents worked tirelessly to kind of get our lives back together. They worked multiple jobs. My mom actually went back to school while raising 4 kids. I then lost my maternal grandfather, and at a young age, I had to confront the realities of losing another role model of mine. My love for animals that I shared with my grandpa really never left me. So between playing sports and working and going to school, I ended up being valedictorian of my high school back in Bakersfield. When it came time for me to consider college, it was a big decision for me. I would need a lot of loans, and that was very overwhelming. But my mom sat me down. I'll never forget the conversation we had. She told me, Noah, everything can be taken from you in life, whether that be money, stability, family, or my freedom. But the one thing that nobody could ever take from me is my education. And quite honestly, that moment changed everything for me. I vowed that I was going to finish my education, and I was going to continue going to UC Davis, and I was going to find my future career. I took out the loans, and I worked through it. During the school year, I was a leasing and marketing agent over at the local apartment complex, and over the summers, I was working construction. At the same time I was in college, and even really before that in high school, my mom and I had also been fostering kittens for the local animal shelter. It was awesome, raising neonates and making sure that they had homes and lots of kittens in and out, but I'm definitely a cat guy through and through. I knew I wanted to work with animals, but I didn't really know in what capacity. I sent 32 cold emails to clinics across Kern County. I just wanted an opportunity, and 2 clinics got back to me. 2 doctors said yes. I ended up working at San Joaquin Veterinary Hospital with Dr. Tom Willis, class of 82, from right here at UC Davis, and Dr. Craig London, class of 80, right here from UC Davis as well. They were great mentors to me. I realized then and there that vet med is what I was made for. I mean, I realized this is the career for me. One day, I saw this Instagram post by a guy named Adrian Santoyo from Delano, California, 30 minutes from where I grew up. He wanted to be a doctor for little cows. And I realized this dream it's attainable. Someone very similar to me just got in and is making the most of his dream. So it inspired me to really push and pursue this. Fast forward a few years, I was admitted to UC Davis School of Veterinary Medicine.
Noah McNaughton.
It was life-changing. It was one of the highest points of my life. I worked in New Mexico with horses. I've gotten to do a large animal and zoo medicine rotation at the University of Dublin, all the way in Ireland. And I got to experience emergency medicine in rural small animal general practice in Michigan. All things I couldn't have done if I wasn't here at UC Davis. And I'm not gonna lie, the financial burden of going to vet school, it's real, and it's heavy. I worked at Sea Barn for the first 3 years of vet school to make a little bit of extra money, but also to gain livestock experience. I just knew I loved every second of getting up at 3 a.m., helping with C-sections, and working with the livestock. You know, it was worth it, but it only felt like a drop in the bucket, quite honestly, with the amount of debt I was taking on. Yeah, it's an unbelievable gift, the scholarship, and it means the world to me. It's changed the trajectory of my life. What success means to me isn't making the most amount of money possible. I grew up with varying stability. I made a promise to myself that my future family would always have their stability. at a minimum. I want to provide them with that same example of unconditional love that my family has shown me my entire life. I'll be moving to Michigan when I graduate, and I'll be working at an emergency hospital where we'll be serving all types of species, anything that walks in the door. I cannot be more grateful for the opportunity. And I want everyone to know who contributes to these scholarships to know that it's a huge difference. Every dollar matters to us, and it changes our life because scholarships have given me a sense of stability, something that I've been craving, and it's something that a lot of people do take for granted that I don't. So I just want to say thank you. I'm so grateful to the donors who have helped make a difference, not only for me, but my amazing classmates here as well. Your scholarship gift means that we can be the best veterinarians and the best humans that we can be. Thank you.